y'all, I'm here with another video, and it's gonna be about my deadbeat dad and how he tried to kidnap me. If y'all hear extra noise, that's outside. So, where shall I begin? Okay. I was 9 years old, 8 or 9 years old. My mama let me go over there to his house. She was hesitant in the first place. I don't even know why I wanted to go over there. So, went over there. I think this was before Christmas, and went over there. I wasn't supposed to stay over there. They getting on my nerves. I wasn't supposed to stay over there for a long time. That was the deal. I was supposed to go back home before Christmas. Y'all, I don't know what he thought or who he thought he was playing with, but I was the wrong daughter. Period. So, he was taking. I don't call it my stepbrother, but his wife's son. I'm older than him, so he was taking us places and stuff like that, dropping me off at my grandmother's house. I don't get down with her. I don't like her. She don't like me. So, Sunday we went to her house, and we went to her house. No, yeah, Saturday. Saturday we went to her house. We spent the night, unfortunately, and we woke up. She woke me up the next day so we can go to church. I don't like going to church with her. I don't like the church she go to. But we went to church, and I was asleep. The fuck? Okay, we went to church. I had fell asleep, and she hit me with the Bible. Hit me on top of my head with the Bible. I don't like this lady, mind y'all. Then she got up. It's a small church, but she got up and she made me read in front of everybody. I don't have a problem with it, cause I just don't like her. Like, don't be making me do stuff you're not making the other kids do. We went home. Well, we went to her house, cause that's not my home. We went to her house, and she told my daddy. My daddy tried to get on, my ass about it. Who do you think he playing with? Who do you think he playing with? So, we went back to his house, and they had a bunch of toys and stuff like that. One thing about my daddy, before he got me, he always be like, oh, you got your own room and stuff like that. You got your own bed and stuff. You got your own room. I didn't have my own room when I went over there. The boy slept right in front of my bed. His bed was in front of my bed. So, we went, when we went back home, we went back over there to his house. He had a bunch of toys and stuffed animals sitting on the bed and stuff like that, or whatever. I was already mad. I've been ready to go back to my mama's house, because I'm not no daddy's baby. I'm my mama's baby. So I've been ready to go back. I've been ready to go back to my mama's house. So I don't know what he thought toys was gonna make me happy or something, because it didn't. Okay. Then the next day he went to work, and he sent my Uncle Doug over there. Me and my Uncle Doug, we close or whatever. He sent him over there to watch me and my stepbrother. And this was, I stayed over there for a long time. Now that I'm thinking about this. So, when his wife got home, she was washing dishes. She told my Uncle Doug he could leave. She was washing dishes in there, and she cut herself. So I had to go back to my grandmother's house because my daddy got off at a certain time of the night. I had to go back to that witch house. Why they sent me over there, I don't know. They could have just sent me home. So, went back over there, and these kids I have never ever seen in my life. They say that my auntie adopted them. I don't know. I don't know how true that is, but it is what it is. I don't like them either. So, I was sitting in the living room watching TV, and these kids just get up, change the channel, and stuff like that. Got up, changed the channel on me and stuff like that. I don't play that. I snatched the remote back. Don't play with me, because I don't play with children. I don't play with kids. So, it was a bunch of them too. Like, I don't like being around a bunch of people in and out the house and all that. That's another thing about him. He used to drop me off with his mama. Every time when my mama let me go over there to his house, he'll drop me off with his mama, or just leave me there with random people. That's not a daddy. My mama call him my sperm donor. So do I. So, yeah, when my sperm donor got off work, he came to pick us up. And I was just like, I'm ready to go home. And he was like, "You not going home." Pardon me? I beg your pardon? He was like, "You're not going home. You staying with me." I have anger management problems. So imagine me trying to manage my anger after he told me that, right? Okay. So, the next day, I think he was off or he had went somewhere, and he told me to wash the dishes. One, I don't wash dishes after grown ass people. Two, I don't wash dishes after grown ass people. Three, I don't wash dishes after grown ass people. Especially if I didn't use the dish, I'm not finna wash it at all. Now see, this is my house. I wash all my dishes. I don't care who put it in there. This is my house. This is my house. I wash my dishes. I don't care about all that. But everybody wash the dishes here. So, except my son. 'Cause he can't. But he got mad at me because I didn't wash the dishes. And he called me in his room. He was like, "Come here." I was like, "Alright." Girl, he then pulled out a belt and tried to whoop me. As soon as he swung on that belt, I caught it. And we just looking at each other. Don't play with me. Don't play with no me. So, after that, he had told me to go in my room. I'm like, okay, I'll go in my room. Let me go home. And he was like, "You not going home, this, that, and the other." So, y'all, my mama came, and I think my mama came that night, or she came the next night to see me. And I was like, "Mama, I'm ready to go home, man." He talking about, I can't go home, I can't come home and stuff like that. So, when I think I was getting my stuff, and he was like, "Where you think you're going with that?" or something like that. Something. He was like, "I bought that, she ain't buy that, this and the other." Nigga, it's a stuffed animal. So, My head itch. I just washed my hair. So, yeah, he was like, where I'm going with the stuff that he bought me and all that, nigga. It's just a stuffed animal. It's not like clothes and stuff. Like, no, because you didn't buy that. So, um, they called my daddy. No, my daddy's wife called the police because my mom was gonna beat her up. Yes, my mother was gonna beat her up. She called the police or whatever, and they was just like, y'all know how the police do. Like, they'd be like, if neither one of them got legal custody over me, like, I can go with my mama, and vice versa if my daddy tried to take me from my mama. And I was staying, with her. He couldn't legally take me like that because neither one of them have custody over me. But I mean, I felt like since I said I did not want to be there no more, I shouldn't have to be there. So the police, they whole waste of time talking to them. So, um, it was just like a bunch of yelling and stuff like that. Girl, let me tell you, when I got back in the house or whatever, he gonna say, you try to pull that stunt. I can't believe you try to pull that stunt or whatever. And I'm like, bruh, I'm ready to go home. I don't live here. I don't live here and I don't wanna live here. He was like, you tried to pull that little stunt or whatever. You thought that was gonna work. Then he came up and like he was about to hit me or something like that. He did something, and I slapped him in his face. I know some of y'all probably gonna watch this and be like, "Oh, she disrespectful to her parent." That's not my parent. I don't get down with him like that. No. So, but he did something that triggered my mental, and I slapped the piss out of him. And then he looked at me, I looked at him, and I went on the other side of the bed. My back was turned to him. He left out the room, went in the living room, got his little food tray, and ate his food. And then while he eating his food, like, I can't stand these ooh, they be so loud. But okay, so I don't know what these people next door doing. So I okay. So what I did next? Oh yeah, I was sitting on the bed and I could feel when somebody looking at me, right? And it was like this opening. Okay, so it was an opening from the front door to my room door, something like that. Like when you walk in the front door, it's a room door right here to my room door, to my room. Then you walk inside. Then it's another door that you can exit out on this side where my bed was. So you could see into the living room and you could see into my room like that. So then I feel somebody looking at me. Him and his wife just looking at me, and I'm like, he was like, you pulled that shit. You pulled that shit. Pull that shit again. I'm gonna show you. I was like, in my head, I was like, show me, please. But I ain't feel like arguing no more. I ain't feel like putting my hands on nobody no more. So it is what it is, because I'll beat his wife up. Period. And that's how I feel about the situation. But, I think Christmas had came. Brought a lot of more toys. I think I went over there to his mama house, and they had some presents or whatever. I don't think I had no presents over there though. I don't think she got me nothing. I really didn't care. Why would I care? So, we went back. I guess they gave his stepson his presents and stuff like that. We went back to his house. They had buku presents under the tree. Whoop the damn dude. Toys don't satisfy me. So We opening up the presents and stuff like that. They had some cheap cologne, cheap perfume in there from the Family Dollar and stuff. But it smelled good, so I ain't gonna be ungrateful. Cause some people ain't get anything. But yeah. Okay. Well, man. Yeah, we went to his house. They had buku presents. We opened them and all that. And I had some of the clothes in there for Family Dollar because I had seen that little shirt and that little tutu thing or whatever. Yeah, I had seen that at Family Dollar before. Then when we finished, like my sisters, they had like my sisters on my mom's side, cause them the only sisters that I have, in a way. My sisters, they had came over there, and I was showing them all my stuff that he had got and stuff like that, my little stuffed animals and my Family Dollar outfit and my Family Dollar what is that? Perfume. Yeah. Showing them all that and stuff like that. They had stayed for a while because they had came when he had left. I don't even know how I was getting in contact with my mama, but they had came there when I had left. When he had left, and I was just like, I'm ready to come home. He getting on my nerve. I was showing them everything that was in the house and stuff like that. So, we had went. I think we had went back to back to his mama house. We went back to his mama house, and we had brought a couple of our toys over there. And my Uncle Doug took us to the store up the street and all that. And I got in trouble from going up the street with my uncle to the corner store. All the kids was going. I don't like them. I got in trouble by his mama. She be tripping. I don't like her. Oh yeah, y'all. They had bought me a cheap ass MP3 player too. It was red. I remember. It took batteries. Cheap ass little MP3 player. I couldn't even put music on it. Didn't even know how to put music on it. And it broke the next day. Yup, sure did. I used to be so freaking miserable over there, y'all. I ain't lying. Oh, God. He know not to play with me nowadays. But yeah, anyways, back to this little story. So, I think one night, my mom just had it. Her and her friends, they not friends no more. They not cool no more. Her name Jennifer. And they had came there one night. Man, I had to slip on some pants. I think he was asleep in the room. I don't know. I think they was asleep, and my mama had came. My mama had came or whatever. I seen the car lights outside, so I look out the window and I know my mama's car, so I went out there. And I think I had on some shorts. I had them put on some cowgirl boots and a shirt. Cause that's the boots that he bought me, I think. I don't know. But I had put on that. I had went outside. I was just chilling with my mama, and I think he did get up at some point in time. He did get up and look out the door or look out the window or whatever like that. Girl, my mama was like, "You ready to go home?" I was like, "Yeah, Ben." I was just telling her, running it down to her, telling her everything that been going on and stuff like that. How he tried to whoop me. I don't play that. And how I slapped him in his face. Yes, I did. So, I'm telling her everything or whatever. It was like, you know what? She was like, you know what? You my daughter. She crunk her car up. Boom, pulled off. Pulled off. Oh, man. Y'all know, bruh, I was so freaking happy. That might have been the happiest day of my freaking life. Leaving his house. That was the happiest day of my freaking life. Because who wants to be stuck somewhere where they don't want to be at? Then I don't think my cousins like me. They all jealous or whatever like that. I know y'all probably like them children. They probably jealous of her. Yes, they are. They really are. My daddy used to take my stuff and give it to my cousins. Stuff that my mama would send me over there with, he'll give it to my cousins. Like he took my earrings out my ear when I was a baby and put them in his ear. So I have no respect for him. And let me tell y'all something. The same way how he only brought one thing. I remember everything from when I was young to now. He brought me, I won't say one thing. I don't even think he brought me anything, y'all. He was just give me hand-me-downs, right? My son was born. He only brought my son one. But yeah, y'all. That man has not done shit for me. And he always be wondering why I don't let my son go with him. Because I don't get down with you like that. Never. You would never leave my son with nobody that he don't know. Because you did it to me. But see, I was real smart. 2 years old, calling my mom like, come and pick me up. Talking good. Period. And another thing, what he tried to do, he tried to bash my mama to my boyfriend people, right? He tried to say like, oh, he did this and did that. But, baby, let me tell you something. I'm a smart person, but I was a smart kid. Like, at my age, like, I was a smart kid, baby. I remember everything. You brought me Pokemon shoes. You took my earrings out my ear and put them in your ear. You took all my clothes, all my nice clothes that my mama and my grandmother brought me. You gave them to my cousins and gave me hand-me-downs. I have pictures literally with me just in a white t-shirt, a white big t-shirt, when my mama come and pick me up. I got that. Like, I have those pictures. My mama, I have those baby pictures. Like, I do. And his mama never liked me. Till this day, she still don't like me. Like, she came to my son's party when he was turning 1. And she was just acting like she was bougie and all that, this, that, and the other. Like, you know, I don't get down with them folks. I don't get down with them folks at all. So, at the end of the day, if you... Look at my son. Hold on. Hey, I'm vlogging.
Here you go.
I'm vlogging.
Huh?
You want to come be in my video?
Yeah.
So I just woke up, everybody.
Hey.
So I just woke up, y'all. Yeah. So yeah, that's my story time of how my dad tried to kidnap me and keep me and hold me for ransom. I'm just playing, not for ransom, but he tried to hold me for captive, I guess. I don't know. All right, y'all. That's my boyfriend. He out of jail, y'all. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at og.duda. Thank y'all.